Hey, how's it going, guys? Alex here. Today is day 15 for me. Over these last few days, I've discovered a few things about the ups and downs of this. A lot of it had to do with um, self-realization. I realized that I didn't need triggers to feel like I needed a relapse. Um, Usually, that the big piece of advice is to stay away from things that trigger you, like Vines or Instagram for me, YouTube, or free roaming of the internet. And for me, it was really effortless these past 2 weeks. But during the little 30-minute periods where I was alone in the morning, I I find myself going to search the web, and I'll end up on pages that are pretty subjective. Like on Reddit, they have a Gone Wild section, and that section usually pops up a lot. And it wasn't bothering me. Like there was new pictures on there, and um, my initial action is to click on them, which I did. To that point, I was realizing that I didn't go there to get that part of my body satisfied. I was doing it because my natural emotion, the way my mind thinks, is after a certain amount of time, I need to see something or do what I usually do. And in my mind, I counted it as a failure. But in my mind, for me, the masturbation part, when you follow through and you fully give yourself up to it, I believe that's failure. I believe that going completely through with it is when you fully relapse. Because it's not nudity that's bothering it. It's not masturbation. It's the combination of the two where it fully overtakes you and you have to give up to that carnal desire and fully like, give yourself to it. You know what I mean? Like ejaculation. And for me, I think the one thing that saved me, which I'm really, really, really happy about, is my wife took naked pictures for me that I have on my laptop. That when I became to the when I came to the point where I was gonna relapse, I just used her photos. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys aren't married who are going through this. A lot of guys are single, maybe have had a girlfriend in the past. But for me, masturbating to those pictures wasn't a relapse to me because I had never used that alternative. It's it's kind of a good loophole that I found because not only am I not doing it for a woman I don't love, but I'm doing it for the woman that I am married to, and it's helping me because at this point it's it's getting hard. It's getting hard to manage because you have so many things on the internet that can just throw you off and be a trigger. But now, what I've ultimately realized on day 15 is when I was going to relapse, it wasn't because I needed to, it was my mind and my body wanting to direct me into that direction because it's where I'm usually at on day 15. And I just thought it was really interesting that that we're so quick to beat each other down and beat ourselves down because we get anywhere close to losing. I think the first thing that we have to do is ultimately love ourselves and treat everything else as an enemy. Because if we're so hard on ourselves, we're never going to learn how to ultimately love and protect ourselves. And that's what we have to do. I love myself. I have to. Because if not, I won't see myself worthy of being saved, worthy of protecting, worthy of trying to understand and manipulate positively. So, my videos have been very uh, undetailed. I haven't really gone in detail of why I started NoFap. I will very soon. Um, but for me, I'm I'm getting to the point where this is regular, and regardless if I do these videos for a couple months, this is a lifelong battle that I want to win at the end, knowing that I trust myself and knowing that I love myself and I love my failures because they make me stronger. So, yeah, day 15. I am still on the war against porn and still on the war of succumbing to this like demonized sex industry. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Even though I feel like I'm struggling, I know it's going to be worth it. And I'm growing through these setbacks. And I'm proud to know that for at least 13 of my 15 days, I truly didn't care. But yeah, thanks for watching. I pray that everything goes well for you. From Saul to Paul. Have a good day, guys.